Today I've got a map with all 30 NBA teams on it and have a roster with every NBA player put on the team that drafted them. We'll spin this wheel of NBA teams before each and every matchup to see which team will be traveling to take on the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, Brooklyn, our first potential mover and shaker of the video. We will then spin this compass to send them on their way. It's a very short trip, a tight little area on the map, but Brooklyn will be heading northeast to take on the Boston Celtics, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you, out the gates, we might have a blowout. The Brooklyn Nets, one of the weaker rosters. They get back Kyle Kuzma, Brook Lopez, that's cool, Jarrett Allen, but yeah, not so great. And unfortunately for Brooklyn fans, Boston is one of our best rosters. Jason Tatum, of course, there with Jalen. They get Desmond Bane back in town, Bob Williams, Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart. I mean, that's really good. Okay, so indeed, like I predicted, we have a blowout in our first game of the video. The Brooklyn Nets, are you serious? They went into Boston's admittedly pretty ugly in-season tournament court, and they just handled business. Are you serious? Boston, I thought they'd be one of the heavyweights of the video. No, not meant to be. Cam Thomas, 35 points in 36 minutes, putting the team on his back. Kuzma, 27, 9, and 6. Okay, sure.
Didn't see that coming.
The first move of the video is made by the Brooklyn Nets. There you go. And for this Imperialism video, winning a single game does not earn a team any sort of upgrade. However, if at any point a team wins 3 games this video, they get a one-time upgrade of adding a legend drafted by their franchise, but more on that a little bit later. Ooh. And now that we know we've got a game under our belt, we can see how this is about to go. Are the 76ers our next team to get upset? I've seen one game, it was an upset. Now I'm thirsty for more. Philly, are y'all gonna be in trouble? Oh, wait a minute. Philly is also heading northeast into the Brooklyn Nets territory. All right, Brooklyn, you could do the rest of the map a huge favor. 2 straight upsets? Nah, I mean, seriously, after seeing that Celtics team go down, imagine if Philly, they are stacked. Joel, Maxey, they've got Mikal Bridges back, Drew Holiday, Nikola Vucevic, Jeremy Grant. Yeah, this would be massive, Brooklyn. And Brooklyn fought. Credit to them, man. They're about to take a 10-point out. That's pretty good. I still don't know how they beat Boston on paper, but Philly does hold on. Oh my word, Mikal Bridges, 40 points against the Brooklyn Nets. That's kind of poetic, I can't lie. After Philly took over the Northeast, we'd be set up with our first Battle of Texas nice and early. Maybe we'll see Victor make a run with his Spurs. I mean, Big Vic at an 86 overall has DeJounte Murray back in town. Derek White, yeah, does anyone call him Big Vic? I think I'm gonna roll with it even if it's cringe. The Mavs are looking sweet for the taking too for San Antonio. Trae Young back in town. No Luka, obviously. At least they've got Jalen Brunson back. My guy Kelly Olynyk. Big Vic was all that for the Spurs in this matchup, putting up 39 points, 11 rebounds, but the Mavs' high-scoring backcourt was simply too much to handle. Also, Kelly Olynyk, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists in 30 minutes. What in the world, dude? We'd make our first trip to the West Coast as the wheel spun the Kings, but they'd get sent out of state to face the Jazz. I don't think, however, this will be the Kings facing the music, if you know what I'm saying, because Tyrese Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, that's a really good duo, a solid supporting cast. And the Utah Jazz, I don't know, Gordon Hayward, Josh Hart, he had a game winner recently IRL, not that this is a bad team.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, sure, here we are. In the clutch, under a minute left now, Sacramento is only up by 1. I don't know what I'm seeing here. Sacramento is not a perfect team. Utah is terrible. This is insane. Keegan Murray, please let this be It's not a dagger. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I'm sorry. We might not be lighting that beam. Oh my word, Grayson Allen.
It's a 3.
Grayson Allen, no. Tyrese finds De'Aaron Fox, passes up an open 3, takes a midi. Okay, that's clutch. You know what? F it. Gordon Hayward, one-man show for the win. He's gonna do it. He's gonna pull up off the screen. That's actually space from the mid. No way. No way, Sacramento. I'm so sorry. I know the Sacramento Kings have never won a championship. They've been down bad for like 70 plus years. This video right here, this moment might be the low point. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not, I was really hoping I'd reverse jinx it, but no, Tyrese missed. Okay, it's all over.
You're a idiot, you know that?
Hey friends, real quick, just wanted to shout out my sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Every night, every sport, Underdog has action you can get in on to enhance your sports watching. I mean, with certain scorchers, you could earn 100 times your money in a night. What? Obviously, no pressure from me, guys, but if you were considering diving into Underdog, why not support me and my channel? Use code JCAN, link and more info is down below. Okay, I'll shut up. I can't lie, it felt wrong to eliminate the Kings from our map, but it is what it is. as the Sixers were back up again, once again battling a Northeast foe, this time the Knicks, who on paper definitely not as good as Joel Maxey and the 76ers, but with Kristaps, RJ Barrett back, Tim Hardaway Jr., yeah, I mean, at this point with two massive upsets already, nothing can surprise me, right? Okay, all right. That theory, nothing surprised me. That was tested a bit. I'm not gonna lie. New York was actually in this game pretty late, but the Sixers did hold on thanks to, wow, a very balanced performance. Joel, 20 points. Mikal, why are you shooting 23 times a game? Whatever, I guess. One more win for Philly, and they'll be in line for a sweet upgrade. To the Pacific Northwest we'd go, though, with Portland. They were traveling to take on the mighty Jazz. I say that tongue firmly planted in cheek, but who knows? Maybe the Jazz can win their second game. Dame is back in Portland with CJ, Anthony Simon. Not a bad little team here for the trip. No bigs, though, of course. No bigs, no problem for the Blazers. Dame would drop 35 for Portland. No heroics from Gordon Hayward this time around, and the Jazz were done. A large chunk of real estate acquired by Portland. Nice. And speaking of which, a big chunk up for grabs as our next matchup was Bucks T-Wolves. The Bucks, the challenger in this matchup, definitely weaker. They've got Brogdon back in town, Norm Powell around Giannis, but obviously no Dame, no Middleton. This could be tough, especially when you consider the T-Wolves keep Ant Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns. They add Lauri Markkanen, Zach LaVine, Cam Johnson to the fold. Naz Reid is also there. And speaking of Naz, him, Austin Reeves, Alex Caruso, Fred VanVleet, all the undrafted players in the league, I put on the first team they made their NBA debut for. In Naz's case, it was the Minnesota Timberwolves. So yeah, that's what I did for undrafted players. We had another barn burner, Bucks T-Wolves going right down to the wire. I don't know why Lauri Markkanen's initiating the offense. Okay, he draws fouls. Norm Powell on the wing going up against Ant. Oh, he finds Giannis.
A three, good!
Wow, I didn't know if that was a smart shot, but he was wide open. He's gonna put up a shot here. Norm, get your hands up, man. You can force a miss. And he goes back door, marking it. Oh, that's clutch. That is clutch. Why did Cam Johnson not defend? Malcolm Brogdon working with, yes, I put Thon Maker back into this game. I'm so excited. Thon in the clutch.
Nope.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
You messed up.
After a big W, Minnie was right back up, traveling through the Great Lakes to face Detroit. We just saw Minnie with a pretty impressive victory. The Detroit Pistons, Chris Middleton. This is, of course, where he was drafted. Cunningham, Thompson, Dinwiddie. Some pretty nice role players, I guess. Those Piston role players battled, but to no avail. The Timberwolves are strong, man. 39 for Ant and a dub. Dallas and their dynamic backcourt duo made their return, heading north to take on the OKC Thunder. Oh, okay. I low-key, I forgot about the OKC Thunder. Yeah, I was like, yo, they don't have Shea anymore. That's tough. I forgot. They've got old man Kevin Durant, James Harden, Alperen Şengün. They still have Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, pretty good little player. Russ is going to be coming off the back. Yeah, I forgot how good this team was. That's funny. I mean, maybe not so funny right now for Mavericks fans, but you know, I'm laughing. Shout out Trey and Jalen. I mean, they kept it somewhat close, 29 points. No, that's not close. Never mind. The first step towards a potential reign of terror by OKC, as we'd get a couple newcomers next as the Bulls challenge the Pacers. The Bulls roster is hilarious. I mean, they get back Jimmy Butler, who we know can one-man team him something serious. Then they have three centers, Nurkic, Portis, Carter. I do not like the construction of this roster, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Just like the Thunder, I forgot how good the Pacers were. They take the Clippers duo, Kawhi, Paul George, Adam to Miles Turner, Benedict Mathurin. I do really like this roster, and I do really know ball. Yeah, at least in this case. The Pacers win. An 8-point game, pretty respectable by Chicago. How crazy is it that the Pacers drafted Paul George, then Kawhi Leonard in subsequent years, and then those two end up playing together, but not for Indiana? Anyways, the NBA is fun. Kawhi, 21 points, Paul George, 14. Neither really played well, and the Pacers still won. Okay then. To the southeastern tip of the USA we'd go, the Orlando Magic traveling north to take on the Atlanta Hawks. A roster, a team that, yes, features Luka Doncic. What could have been from that 2018 draft? His supporting cast isn't great. Onyeka, John Collins, Jayla, Dennis Schroeder, but I mean, it's Luka. I think that might just be enough, although Orlando's got a solid team. Domantas Sabonis was indeed drafted by Orlando, then traded to the Thunder. He joins Paulo Banchero, Aaron Gord. Hey, I mean, Orlando, that's a pretty solid team. I can't lie. That's all solid team in Orlando would get off to a great start. They had a 19-point lead at the half, and then it all fell apart. Luka and the Hawks simply dominated after the break. Look at this. The Magic's biggest lead in the game was 21 points. They were up 58-39 at halftime. Atlanta was shooting 37% from the field, but in the second half, Atlanta just ran it up. 85 points on 65%. They couldn't miss a three. That's unreal. We'd move along and see the Wizards entering Philly's territory. That's trouble because, yeah, this Washington roster is not great. And as such, the 76ers handled business for their third win of the video. Very key, because as I mentioned earlier, when a team wins 3 games, they unlock an upgrade, which in this case is to add one legend drafted by their franchise, but with a small twist. It has to be a legend that is not typically associated with the franchise. So a player they drafted, yes, but then traded away, gave up on for whatever reason, which in the case of the Philadelphia 76ers earns them World B free. I know it's super random, but there weren't a lot of options for Philly. He's an 87 overall. He was drafted by them before moving to the Clippers, the Cavaliers. With one legend now introduced, how about a chance at another? Toronto was traveling to Minnie, who was looking for their third win. Toronto's like the ultimate pretty good team. Scotty Barnes, Siakam, DeRozan, Jonas Valanciunas. There's undrafted Fred VanVleet. Yeah, very strong, very good, but are they elite? Oh my. Oh, okay, well, they pushed a very good, potentially elite Timberwolves squad to the brink here. Minnesota's up 4. If the Raps get a stop here, they could win this game. Ant is going nowhere. He's getting boxed by OG. Uh-oh. Do the Raps have a big shot or two in them? OG going right back at Ant. You might want to kick that out, my guy. There you go. The veteran DeMar trying to work on Lauri Markkanen. That's ugly. He missed, and he can't grab the board. That was very anticlimactic, as yes, Minnesota did hold on for the win in the clutch. And in becoming the second team to win 3 games in this video, the Timberwolves get to add Ray Allen, whom they drafted, then traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. 91 overall. Okay. We got a heavyweight duo in the West up next. The Nuggets traveling down to the desert to battle the Suns. And now that I think about it, this might not be a heavyweight battle. D-Book is awesome. DeAndre Ayton is there. Bogdanovich, Jalen Smith. They're facing the Nuggets, who, if OKC isn't the best roster on paper, it's the Denver Nuggets. Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Rudy Gobert. Oh my word, dude. The Nuggets looked indestructible on paper, but in-game, Devin Booker was absolutely letting it fly, doing all he could for the underman Suns. And this game is not over. Just over a minute left. D-Book and the Suns are down 3, but oh, anything could happen. He's working on Monte. Oh, what a beautiful step back. Come on, man. Can he keep it up? Can he do so in the clutch, working on DeAndre Ayton? Oh, get out of the way, DeAndre. Oh, that was so... Oh, he got bought. Booker versus Jokic in the clutch, man. Also, you know, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray on one side. D-Book, that's a big miss. It was indeed a heavyweight duel as I originally predicted, but yeah, Denver did pull away. 36, 8, and 11 for D-Book. He certainly was the captain now. But Nikola Jokic, 37, 10. They are gonna be a problem. Memphis would make their debut in the video. Their roster looking solid, led by a healthy Ja Morant, but the Kawhi PG Pacers were simply too much to handle as they secured their second W. Miami, meanwhile, had a tough task in their debut, taking on Luka's Hawks with no Jimmy Buckets in town. Bam needed to step up, and yeah, that didn't go so well. We'd move to a very high leverage matchup as the Cavs would debut taking on the Pacers. Indiana looking for a third straight dub. LeBron and Kyrie returning to form a sick big four. This is it, Cavs. Come on, man. LeBron, I can't have... Oh, Kyrie in the corner. Kyrie in the face of Kawhi. Wow, he is playing very clutch right now. Oh, that was a great play. Paul George passing out of the post to Miles Turner. A bit of classic 2K shenanigans here. The Cavs just took 2 straight timeouts for who knows what reason. They have none left, okay? So they got to go. They got to be efficient. They got to get stops. Kyrie should probably kick this out. They are down. Shot clock winding down. LeBron not involved. Oh, there he is. LeBron, you were open for 3. Oh, my word. LeBron deferring to Isaac Okoro in the clutch. You hate to see it. Why would you do that, King? I'm not going to lie. LeBron's performance in the clutch watch there, that was not good. The agendas, that was not good for the narrative, brother. He didn't play very good in the entire game, by the way. He takes an... Okay, this is honestly a tough scene for Pacer fans. The only legend that they ever drafted and then traded, the only player who fits the bill for an upgrade for this franchise is Kawhi Leonard. And since he's already on the team, obviously, the next best option, Eric Dampier, who I always think of as a Dallas Maverick or maybe a Golden State Warrior. Well, he was drafted by Indiana, 82 overall. That's the best I got for him. The powerhouse Denver Nuggets were finally back, taking on the Portland Trailblazers, who of course also had a W under their belt. And hold on. This is a 1-point game. Denver is up just over a minute. What is going on? They are so much better than Portland on paper. Jamal Murray may have just hit a dagger. Jamal, that was a huge three. If they get a stop here, I would consider that the dagger. Dame, yeah, bricked it, dude. Another slightly anticlimactic finish when I jumped in, but it was close. I had to take a look. Denver, good game. With Denver poised to engulf the entire West Coast, we get a true something has to give matchup between the Pacers and Hawks. Easily two of the biggest standout teams from the video so far. One of them is going home. Is it Luka and his Hawks, or do they get their third straight win? Kawhi, Paul George, Eric Dampier on the other side. Unfortunately, Luka's greatness had an expiration date in this video, as without a reliable co-star, the dynamic duo for Indiana picked the Hawks apart, a 20-point victory. Oh, and actually, I should be throwing some shade on Luka. 18, 10, and 6. He shot 6 of 21. Yeah, he came up small. We had a couple teams make their debut next, as the Rockets traveled to face the Pelicans. Houston, a pretty weak roster on paper. I mean, I hate to say it, while a front court of AD and Zion looked pretty unbeatable for the Pels. Oh my word. Okay, a crazy sim. There's 4 seconds left. The Rockets are down 2. They've got the ball. We might be jumping into a game winner. We might have OT forced. We might have the Pels winning. It's Jalen Green sending this thing to OT. Wow, this would be a massive upset if Houston can pull it off in OT. We do not watch OT around here. We let Simcast handle it, and looks like the Pels are gonna take care of business. A 4-point win. And with the elimination of the Rockets, somehow, someway, we are down to just 10 teams left on our wheel, and finally we get the Charlotte Hornets. That is a roster that, just wait like 5 seconds and you'll see they are very good. I've been very excited for them. They are heading west. Oh no, yeah, that's into Pacers territory. Oh my, this is a heavyweight battle, folks. The Charlotte Hornets featuring, yes, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LaMelo Ball, Jalen Duren, Mark Williams. They've got size. They've got the guards, Tobias Harris, Malik Monk, a couple really good vets. Yeah, this roster's legit. The dynamic duo on either side of this matchup came to play, as Paul George and Kawhi had the Pacers out to an early lead before Shai and LaMelo came storming back for the Hornets. And here we are, the Pacers, man, they're down 3. We're jumping right into this thing. They need a quick... What? They need a 3. I mean, they have a timeout. Andrew Nembhard, the Canadian? Is he the man with a plan? No! Why would Paul George or Kawhi not take that shot for them, dude? I thought we were gonna... Wait. Kawhi? Why did Kawhi not shoot that? Oh my gosh. The Pacers just got AI'd right out of this game. What? Just absolute insane behavior from the AI down the stretch for Indiana. I low-key feel bad, but Charlotte enters this video with a Mike Breen-sized bang. Speaking of bangs, I expected the return of the Thunder to provide just that. The Pels, well, they were in tough, as indeed a relatively close finish went the way of OKC. Charlotte was quickly back on the hot seat as they were sent north by the compass, roping Philly back into the video. Oh no, too much rust. Too much rust for Joel and the boy. They haven't played in so long in this video. They come back and they get waxed by 30 by the new kids on the block, Charlotte. Okay. Shai with 47, 6 and 9, LaMelo 37 and 15. That duo is unbelievable. I was very pleased to see a West Coast team finally involved, but was displeased that Golden State would be facing Denver, because for as great as Steph is, he's got Clay, he's got Draymond. This is basically their current team with Jordan Poole, Harrison Barnes back in they're not as good as Denver, dude. And indeed, as predicted, the Nuggets handled business. It's not a huge game-changing acquisition, but the Nuggets once upon a time drafted Vernon Maxwell, future NBA champ. He joins the squad. Vernon would immediately be put to the test, as Ray Allen and the Timberwolves were sent into Denver. I mean, can a guy get a close finish here for the content? I feel like it's been a minute since we've had a true clutch finish. Denver, very good apparently. That dominant Denver unit it would be right back up as the Hornets were sent their way in easily the most important game of this video, because this would be Charlotte's third straight win. And if you were paying attention in the intro, you know the player they would be adding, a legend they drafted and then traded away. Dude, I can't lie, I'm a little biased. I really want Charlotte to win right now. I'm sorry, Denver fans, but don't ruin this for us. I'm so scared, dude. I really want to see Mr. Kobe Bryant in this video. There's no point in trying not to spoil it. We all know who I'm talking about. Denver, don't ruin this for us. Oh my goodness. Nah, I was legitimately just thrown off by the simcast. I thought this game was over. Denver was up big. Vernon Maxwell, get out of here, dude. Oh my, no. Why is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not on the floor? Dude, Steve Clifford, you are selling the bread. Steve Clifford, LaMelo, and one, please. Jalen Duren on Vernon Maxwell. Okay. Oh my, dude, what has happened? I just realized Nikola Jokic isn't out here either. Okay. I don't. Mike Malone, Steve Clifford having a mid-off. Caleb Martin in the corner. Oh my word. What a ridiculously clutch shot. Also, I just checked because I was pretty sure I was right. That was Cody Martin, not Caleb. Why is Vernon Maxwell taking every shot for Denver? This is chaos. This is chaos. I don't even know what's happening right now. LaMelo Ball driving on Monte Morris, I believe, inside tough finish. I think he just won the game. I'm just in shock. Dude, Cody Martin hit such a clutch shot. LaMelo with a couple buckets. Jokic and Shai weren't in the game. Vernon Maxwell was taking every shot. The Nuggets need it right here. Why did Michael Porter hesitate? He had an open look and then shot a contested one and bricked it. Jokic wasn't involved. Donovan Mitchell, Jamal, nah, that was a fumble at the bag. Wow, I just asked for a clutch finish, an epic game. We got that. I also asked for Charlotte to win, and we got that. As the Charlotte Hornets add to the fold Kobe Bean Bryant. He was drafted back in 1996. We all know the story, and now we get to see it come to fruition. We might only see Kobe in a Charlotte Hornets uniform for like one game or maybe more. Look at all this real estate they own on the map. Actually, because of how much real estate they own on the map, as mentioned, they're probably gonna have to play here, the Lakers. Speaking of Kobe, will they have to face the Clippers or the Hornets? Those are the only two options. And making their debut in the video, the Lakers will have to go north into Charlotte Hornets territory. We've seen a few crazy upsets in this video. This would qualify the Lakers with Ingram, Randall, undrafted Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Lonzo. I mean, they have like every 80 overall in the game, low 80s, but Kobe and the Hornets?
It's over.
Yeah. This is kind of how I thought. I knew it would go this way. A 50-point win for Kobe. Disrespectful Kobe. Why are you shooting? You know what? Go off, King. In the Buzz City jerseys against the LA Lakers. So poetic. Kobe 27-9 in his debut. High key. Shai still carried, but yeah, anyways, it really might be Jover, folks. The Hornets are one of 3 teams left. One of those is the Clippers somehow still. I just can't believe the Clippers haven't had to play a game yet. Their roster, by the way, so very bad. We're about to see it. No point in spinning the compass. They are engulfed by Hornets territory. So yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, no, I wasn't lying. The Clippers, other than the Jazz, they might be better than the Jazz, but I mean, the Jazz won a game this video. This roster is so bad. I figured we'd just skip right to the end. Yeah, the Hornets took care of business. An 18-point win. Wow, didn't see that. Yo, look at 36, 14, and 7.
Pretty good.
As after a very long and winding road, we have just 2 teams left. This spin will be for home court advantage, and it's going the way of OKC. This matchup is almost the picture-perfect ideal scenario from when I started this video, as in it might be the 2 best rosters on paper, or at least 2 of the top 4 or 5. My only regret is that OKC only won 2 games prior to this, so they didn't get their legendary upgrade, and it would have been good. It would have helped them out a lot.
It is what it is.
With everything on the line, both squads came out swinging. KD had 16 first half points for the Thunder, while the Hornets' big 3 were all into double figures, and it was a 4-point game. Through a pivotal third quarter, the lead remained intact for Charlotte, and with the Thunder shooting just 26% from deep, the Hornets looked poised to close it out. But here we are late in the 4th. Oh my word. Under 2 minutes remaining, Charlotte still in control. Duren taking the feed from Shai and missing it. They're going to KD to get a bucket. Yes, sir. inside Steven Adams. What a tough finish. Okay. Nope. They're going to reset back to Kobe in the mid post. He's attacking KD, goes right at his chest and finishes over the 7-footer. Kobe going to work. KD on Kobe. They're both playing small forward. It's such an interesting matchup. There you go, KD. I think they're just going to go back and forth at each other here. It would be smart. Actually, the Hornets should probably have Shea attack James Harden. Oh, right on cue. Shea. No, he bricked it. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Emmanuel quickly pulling up in transition. Misses, but KD is... Oh, no. KD's doing it. Hornets fans, I fear KD is doing it. What he couldn't do for his drafted Thunder franchise, Seattle Sonics, then Thunder, he might be coming through with a championship performance. LaMelo neglected shooting over... Oh, Russell Westbrook is in the game now. Shea's going to attack Harden. Shea! No! James Harden with the defense. Are you serious? James Harden hit a pair of free throws. Charlotte burned their final timeout. They got to go quick. Kobe, that's a good look. Kobe, no, he missed. They had control of this game basically wire to wire, but down the stretch in the fourth quarter, Charlotte's big three could not make enough plays, as indeed it is the OKC Thunder, even without gaining their legendary upgrade, who come out on top in this game, but more importantly, come out as the sole victors, the captors of our entire map. Good job, OKC. Let me know down below if you enjoyed the video. Is OKC the greatest drafting franchise of the last couple decades? Honestly, it's hard to argue, but let me know what you think down below and check out another video from my channel.